But the White House was in rough shape, the White House back room by room, and they sort of laugh when they say, well, the Lincoln bedroom, we had to fix it up. It wasn't looking too good, but we fixed it up, leaving it the way it was, but fixed up. It's in tippy-top shape. I always say, it's got to be tippy-top. But you had a lot of other presidents that weren't into that. I've always thought the Oval Office has reached a new level. The Cabinet Room, everyone wants to see the Cabinet Room, and it's so beautiful now. We took some of the paintings that were downstairs in vaults. They have big vaults. They have 2,000 paintings, over 2,000. We have great curators, 7 of them, and they love the place. Some of them have been there for 40 years, and if they don't like you, you don't get the painting you want. You don't get the Declaration of Independence brought up into the Oval Office. A couple of other presidents suffered without it because they said not going to be able to do it. But they've been great. We have tremendous artwork being brought up and has been brought up from the vault. So it was sitting for 100 years, 150 years, the White House, and now we have it on walls throughout the building. And those walls, before we put them up, we make sure those walls are in perfect shape. I say, you got to make sure these walls are up before you do anything. And we've done a lot of work. We've redone great marble floors that were beat to hell. We've done not good floors that were out of one-by-one boxes from certain stores that are not very good. They shouldn't be. The floors should not have been there. We've replaced them with the most beautiful marble, statuary marble. They call it in Italy statuario, great white and black marble that forms Greece and big parts of Italy. And Italy during a time when Italy was extremely strong, and Greece when Greece was Greece. And they had that and now have that in the White House, replacing one-by-one tile that were not good. But we've fixed the White House and we've fixed the Kennedy Center. The Kennedy Center has some work to be done. We've worked very hard on it, actually. I spent a lot of time there with contractors. I mean, I go around. I have a construction, which is really like relaxation for me because I've been doing it in my life. But we're fixing the Kennedy. I said, you need a new roof. And he says, there's a lot of water coming down. They didn't know. You need a new, been there for like 45, 50 years, and we're doing everything with brand new air conditioning. Carrier's been so incredible. They made a big donation on the ballroom. We went out the ballroom, and Carrier came along, and they said, sir, we'd like to contribute the air conditioning for the ballroom. It was like $17 million. It's a lot of air conditioning. And a great steel company came along and said, sir, we'd like to contribute the steel. That's a big steel. That's a big account. And we had Caterpillar Tractor come along and said, sir, we'd like to contribute all of the tractors, all of the excavation equipment, and all of the lifts and generators and everything else you have in the ballroom, because it's got a lot of very complex equipment that you wouldn't think of.